What's up, TheSeshProductions? Today I'm teaching you how to put a 40 on the Razor Pro. As you can see, I already took the plastic pieces off, but to be honest with you, this is actually the first time I've done this, so I'm kind of learning with you. First off, you have to make sure you got your bolts. What you need is 1 3/8 3-inch bolt and 2 5/16 3-inch bolts, and then washer for each of them, maybe 2, and obviously a nut. Something that I also have is a lock nut, or a lock washer, that just helps it to stay on. But so once you have that, then you have to go ahead and take it apart. I'm going to pause it as I'm stripping the thing out, so I'll put it back when I'm done. As you can see, I got the fork off, or whatever, the folding thing. Once you get it stripped, completely stripped, if you look down there, there's nothing in it. It's completely stripped. You will have these parts. You will have this, which comes out the bottom of it, along with the 2 black rings on the end of it, which you have to take out. The best thing to use to take those out are needle nose pliers, and just get underneath it and just grab it off. This will be in the top hole, along with this attached to it, this spring right here, and then this will be the very top part, which is the lever, obviously. And then actually this is the spring that goes on to this. This is the one that goes with that. And then this will also be inside there. When you first take off the bottom, this will be on the end of it. So that's the different pieces that you should take out. Now, a lot of places will tell you to take this piece off right here, that has those Allen wrench screws on it, right there. But the only reason why you have to do that is if you don't have the bolts that I told you to get. And once again, those were 1 3/8 3-inch bolt with 1 or 2 washers and a nut, and then 2 5/16 bolts that are 3-inch long with 1 or 2 washers for each of them and a nut. I'll put this info on the side so that way you don't get confused. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the nuts in there. I'm going to set the camera down so that way you can see it. Make sure it's straight, nice and aligned, and then take the bottom hole. You're going to take a 5/16 3-inch bolt. Hold on a sec. Trying to figure out where it is. I'm just going to go with the traditional bolt. I've got other ones in there, but I know for a fact that these are the right size, and I don't know if those are or not. Alright, so I went with 2 washers. So what you're going to do is you're going to take everything off but one washer. Now, if you're asking, what the hell does a washer do? Other than the fact that most of the time you'll always see them with bolts, it adds pressure to where it's tightened, so that way you don't have to go back and retighten it several times. So you're going to take one of your 5/16ths and you're going to put it through this bottom hole. It should fit through perfectly. As you can see, I've got the bolts in. This one is 5/16. I couldn't put a washer on it on this side because of this right here. This one is also 5/16. This one is a 3/8. Okay, and on these top two, I've got a washer on both sides. And then I've got a nut on each of them, obviously, a washer on all three of them on this side, and then lock washers. Ask your dad if you don't know what that is. So then all you have to do is tighten it and rod. Remember, I'll have the size bolts in the info. So this was TheSeshProductions.